Welcome to the Year 2-3 Parent Information Session. Hi, my name is Kimberly Shu. I've been teaching for a number of years in the middle or lower school sectors. I have two children of my own at Capella State School, and I absolutely love teaching. Okay, so the big picture for Year 2, it is their last year of the junior school band. It's their last year in the junior playground. Year 3, it is their first year in the upper school band. So this year they will be graded using the A to E system rather than like prior years in Year 2 where they're graded by the VHA, HA, sound, etc. Year 3s, they will be playing on the senior school playground. They have their first school camp this year, which will be a sleepover at the school in Term 3. At the end of Year 3, they will be given more opportunities to be able to sign up for instrumental music, and more sports are on offer. Now in this PowerPoint I will be going through into detail of what units we'll be covering this year. However, if you would like more detail, please see our CARA statements on displayed in the classroom window. Learning Overview, or our KLAs that we'll be teaching here at Capella: English, Maths and Science. I will be the Year 3 science teacher. Miss Hook will be the Year 2 science teacher for 2022. HAS, Technologies, Digital and Design Technologies, and STEM will be taught by Mrs. Espy this year, and students will also participate in ICT, HPE, with respectful relationships, and the arts containing visual arts, drama, music, media and dance. That will also be taught by me this year. English. Our units for this year are Term 1, Investigating Characters using the text Maddie Forever. It's a friendship narrative that we're using at the moment. Analysing and Creating Persuasive Texts comes next, our next unit that we're focusing on in Term 1. Term 2, Exploring Characters and Settings in Text. So looking at the much-loved story Charlotte's Web there. Term 3, Examining Stories from Different Perspectives, looking at the Lorax as our focus text. And also in Term 3, Examining Imaginative Text through the novel Kimiko and the Dragon. And then in Term 4, we have our poetry unit. Maths for Year 2-3, components of 5 hours per week. This is what we're mainly focusing on per term. However, if you wanted to know in more depth what we'll be covering, please come and see me, or otherwise check the top of your child's top of their homework page will tell you specifically what we're covering for that week. Science for Year 3, which is a whole cohort subject, meaning all the Year 3 students are together for 1 hour and 45 minutes per week with me when I will be teaching them the units for science for the year. So Term 1, Is It Living? Term 2, Spinning Earth. Term 3, Hot Stuff. And Term 4, What's the Matter? This is our 2-3 timetable for Semester 1. It is displayed in our classroom window. Any questions or queries about the timetable, please come and see me. I have had a few parents ask me about when their child will be with their friends from other classes. So I have highlighted on this timetable to show in pink when the Year 2 cohort will be together, and in blue when the Year 3 cohort will be all together as well.
Welcome to Capella State School. We are a positive behaviour for learning school. So what is PBL? It's short for Positive Behaviour for Learning. So our school plans to be a positive place to learn. We like to teach students how to behave at school. We tell students when they do the right thing. We help students when they make mistakes, and we work together with parents. So at the foundation of our PBL is relationships. So those are positive relationships with our teachers and our students and all staff members across the school. We have a range of tools that we use to teach our positive behaviour for learning. So one of them is teaching the expectations. Our school-wide expectations are be safe, be responsible, be respectful, be a learner. They're communicated in all of our classrooms and our outdoor spaces. Really important for our kids to know those, as well as our classroom rules. In each classroom, we do the zones of regulation, and that's a daily check-in with our teachers and students to see where the children are at, ready for learning, or whether they need a bit more intensive support to get their day turned around. One of the other things we talk about constantly at Capella State School is the effort meter. So we talk about gold, silver and bronze effort. So for gold effort, we like to talk to the kids about exceptional effort. They couldn't possibly do anything more to improve. Great effort, or that silver effort, is they can do one or two more things to improve and they can make it a little bit better. For those children with that bronze level effort, they didn't put much effort in. There's definitely more things that they could do to improve. So it's important we really do set those foundations for kids so they know the expectations for bookwork, they know the expectations for effort, and we drill into them. The more effort they put in, the better outcomes in their learning. Our next slide is about our Capella State School YouTube channel. So we've currently got 49 subscribers, as you can see there, and we'd love a whole pile more. This is a Capella State School channel where we communicate and put up lots of our positive behaviour for learning videos that we do, as well as our positive behaviour for learning events that we run throughout the year. Lots of fun to be had, and please like us and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Every class, every space, every staff member, every day will give out dojo points. So it's a way that we recognise and acknowledge the positive behaviour and work ethics of the children here in Capella. So every staff member will be able to give those dojos out through the year. So please have a look and check in with your classroom teacher to see how your child is going with their dojos. They can then trade them in, and there's lots of different menu awards across each of our classrooms.
2-3 homework. Homework consists of home readers, which means 2 at-level home readers or home reading books are sent home on Friday. I send the readers home on Friday as I know many families have a tight schedule during the week, so this just gives families extra time to complete the tasks. Please remember to sign off on your child's Capella State School reading folder, which is full of useful tools to make your reading gig a lot easier. If you are having issues reading with your child at home, please come and see me. I'm a mum too, and I've been there, and I may have a few ideas that can help. Home readers as well as library books are all due back to school on Friday. Spelling. Now, depending on whether your child's in Year 2 and Year 3, they're different spelling lists, of course. If your child has an S highlighted, which means support, in their books, they only need to focus on 5 or 10, the words that are highlighted for them on their homework page. No words highlighted, they need to complete all of the Education Queensland required amount of words for that year level. So for Year 2 at the moment it is 10 words, and for Year 3 at the moment it is 15 words, and they both progress to more in Semester 2. If there's an E highlighted on the homework page, it says that your child needs to complete the extension task for that week. You may notice at the top of your child's homework page also that they have their results from their last week words. This just lets you know how they're going on their weekly spelling. Also see at the top of their homework page is our messages for the week, and also the learning content that we'll be covering for that week. The last component are the sight words. So some students are still working on recalling their sight words by sight or by saying, so they have individual lists in the back of their books. Other students have completed their sight words and are now working on extension tasks of spelling their words ready for successful writing. In Term 2 and Term 2 we'll start our number facts, recall, and Terms 3 and 4 we'll have starting our times tables.
Q Parents is a great place to go to share a range of information with the school and for you to access information as well. please register. I know it's been a bit tricky this year. There's been a few glitches with it, but please persevere and get yourself registered. You'll need your child's EQ ID as well as the unique registration link via email. So we're going to send them out again manually to all the families, and hopefully you have success in getting registered. Don't forget, we also have our homework centre for busy families. We're operating at 3 afternoons this term, and hopefully we'll do the same next term. It is always very popular, so please get in and register early. Continuity of learning at Capella State School. If you find yourself stuck at home in isolation, there are a pile of resources that are available to you at home. And the first place to go is to the Learning at Home website. You'll see lots of links to that on our Continuity of Learning guide. It's on our school website. It is, if you just Google Learning at Home, you'll find a wealth of information on there. So please get involved, get on, find what you need, and I'm sure there's enough there to keep you busy for the time that you're away. But any questions at all, any concerns around that, always please give us a buzz. Don't forget, there is some really easy ways to access those Learning at Home materials, and it's called Fun Learning at Home TV. It's all on YouTube, and if you Google Learning at Home, Coding at Home, or Reading at Home TV, you will definitely find some wonderful teachers teaching with some great outstanding lessons there. So if you get stuck and need a few other ideas, please use the Learning at Home TV. Thanks everyone for joining us for our Parent Information Night. Hope this has been a new and exciting way to deliver our messages. Please give us some feedback. Love to hear from you. Thank you.
Hello families, my name is Kate Legg and I am the Head of Curriculum here at Capella State School. Welcome. Capella State School uses the Australian curriculum as the basis for our teaching and learning programs. It sets out through content descriptions and achievement standards what students should be taught and achieve as they progress through school. The Australian curriculum provides us and our community with a clear understanding of what students should learn, regardless of where they live or what school system they are in. We are committed to empower our students to become lifelong learners through a student-centred approach. This year, our delivery of physical education and the arts has changed to a banded approach rather than a year-level approach. This allows us to align our teaching and learnings to our local context. For instance, in Term 1 for physical education, our students are learning team sports with a fair play focus, and this aligns very well with establishing relationships earlier on in the year and getting to know other students in different year levels. In Term 2, we will be doing an athletic skills rotation to upskill our students in readiness for our whole school athletics day. Term 3 will be about ball sports such as rugby, soccer, netball, basketball, tennis and t-ball. We will outsource some of these areas so that we have professional coaches to provide skill-based lessons. In Term 4, of course, we will focus again on the important skill of swimming and water survival skills. We are also offering a curriculum focus program on Wednesday afternoons from 2 to 3 p.m. The rationale behind this program is to give students and teachers an opportunity to complete a task using Australian curriculum's 3 core foundations, 8 key learning areas, our 3 cross-curricular priorities and 7 general capabilities. It's a chance to participate in a shared goal, mix with other year levels and promote positive well-being at school. It is a fun afternoon and we all enjoy the different tasks on offer. Thank you very much for listening.
Thanks very much for viewing the presentation. If you do have any questions, please email me or come and see me at school or call the school and they'll get a message to me to call you back. But I'm looking for a successful year in 2-3.